meaning he could personally deliver the product to his to the retailers straight to the pump, and that made the Pengasan irrelevant, sort of. So 1 month short, they now said, okay, if that's going to be the case, we need to protect the interest of the workers, those who are going to be working for you. And it was like, they were protected. They're all right. Said, no, they are not. So it became an issue that Dangote was said to have partially agreed that if you are working for him and you want to join the union or paying gas and wherever, you can go ahead. But they have their own union in Dangote workforce, right? And Dangote believed that their interest is protected. Anyway, government intervened, called both parties, had this tete, and it seemed that it was resolved. The following day, Dangote said something like, okay, sorry, the following day, Pengassan said, oh, they are no longer going to fight the Dangote. So they put their trucks blocking the entrance of his refinery, right? And they said he has agreed to have the Pengassan as partners as well as the staff to join the union. Then a few days later, Dangote's nephew, being a brother, being a cousin, I don't know. So Dangote's relative, who is believed to be in charge of the refinery, just called their bluff and and told them that if anybody come near, if any Pengassan come near that refinery, they go shoot them. Well, I started again. Also, along the line, remember they said that the agreement they had with, the agreement they signed with the ministers of labor and whatever was that in the next 27 days, all the staff who want to join the union should go and join. So I think people were joining. Now that Dangote changed his mind, he did not oppose anybody joining Pengasano. It's just that he just decided to sack all of those who are Nigerians working in the refinery, 100% of them. That was a shocker. What? What? Yeah, they've sacked us, so we don't get any right to even discuss here anymore. He's sacked us. That is the latest. How is that possible? Why? How could he do that? They said it is because they ended up going on to sign up for the union. Now, Pengassan had put out a statement, I think. They put out a statement, and according to them, Dangote no be good person. See, they said, on today's happenings at Dangote Petroleum Refinery and Petrochemicals, following the successful unionization of Dangote Petroleum Refinery and Petrochemical workers, the appointment of caretaker committees of the branch executive council, and the submission of batch 1 of the unionized members list to management on 25th September 2025, we regret to inform you of the following unfortunate developments. 1. Management verification exercise. Management physically attempted to verify whether staff voluntarily consented to join Pengassan by circulating a list for staff to confirm their membership. Then they called the members meeting. A meeting was held with members, during which they were asked to indicate their membership in Pengassan. Overwhelmingly, staff at the refinery affirmed yes. Withdrawal of staff buses. At about 5 p.m., we received information that management sent a directive that all shift buses were under maintenance and that workers should use their personal funds for transportation to work. Members had to spend up to 4,000 naira to report to duty. Despite this provocation, our members were calm and non-confrontational and still made sacrifices to ensure they were present at work. Then the naira of entry into refinery. Later in the evening, between 6:30 p.m. and 7 p.m. today, staff who had joined Pengassan were denied entry into the refinery and were informed that it was on the orders of Alhaji Aliko Dangote and only expatriates, Indians, Pakistanis, and other nationals were permitted to enter. Mass termination notice at about 9:59 p.m. today. This was yesterday. Workers received a mass termination email. The termination letter was addressed to all staff of Dangote Petroleum Refinery and Petrochemicals. Hello, about. So targeted intimidation of union leaders. We intercepted an internal directive to the security department ordering the arrest and detention of the caretaker committee chairman by the general manager, human asset management. This is a direct act of intimidation against union leaders. Current situation and constitutional breach. There are indications that further dismissals will be communicated tomorrow, deepening the attack on workers' rights and union activities. These actions by Aliko Dangote are in direct violation of Section 40 of the 1999 Constitution, 1999 Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, which guarantees every citizen the right to freely assemble and associate, including forming or belonging to a trade union for the protection of their interests. Conclusion: these events clearly amount to targeted intimidation and victimization of workers for exercising their constitutional right to freedom of association. The caretaker committee, the blah, the blah, the blah. So what they said Dangote told them was that, fine, if all of you want to go and join union, great. I'm going to go and hire those who don't want to join union because I don't want union. Alhaji, why did you agree to union? And they've started the process of unionizing. What changed? They have been debating that on social media, especially Twitter, since morning. Why the good, the advantages, disadvantages of union? Now union kill Bata. Now union kill Niger dog. Now union kill Nigeria. Now union, everybody shall they talk about what union do. Now union kill share. Now on top this union, no union, no. So Alhaji Dangote was like, hey, if all of you want to go and join union, because he's the guy who is, I don't know, like his own level of capitalism, which is not capitalism, rather it is a quota system, sort of like wealth gatekeeping. It's quota system. So I don't know. It's reported that even though they are like expatriates, they say, right? So it is reported that Dangote prefers to work with the Indians, the Pakistanis. They call them the expatriates. They are the ones who are, running the things there. Nigerians are just ant-men, kind of. Ant-men in the sense that they are replaceable. That's the point. So sack 4,000 or 5,000 of them now. Tomorrow morning, you can see 400,000 at your gates, ready to replace them. And who is protecting them? Union. Is the union protecting them? Well, I think so. Yeah. But let's go to Ibadan. Okay. Should we stay up there a bit? No, let's go to Ibadan. Today, the governor of Ibadan, the governor for Solomon Kende Ibadan, gave the staff of office to the 44th Olubadan, that is the former governor as well, Rashidi Ladoja, as the 44th Olubadan of Ibadan. So therefore, today was a busy day in Ibadan. Koolu was there. He left Abuja, this afternoon, and he got to Ibadan half an hour or an hour later, and then headed straight to the venue and everything that happened there. So me, I get some clips. Yeah, longer watch though, right? From Abuja to Ibadan and everything else that happened. Just focus somewhere else. Koolu.
Thank you, Excellency.
What idiot ni bàbá ọlọ́kadà yìí o. Ọmọ.
Báwa.
Ní òkú tí yìí. Ó nìyẹn, wọ́n pẹ̀ nìyẹn. Wọ́n pẹ̀ nìyẹn. Ó ti lọ. Gọ́vnọ̀ nìyẹn. Gọ́vnọ̀ nìyẹn. Ẹ̀wọ̀. Lọ́ba wá. Ó wà ọ̀gbẹ́ni.
Má jẹ́ ìròyìn tó wá pọ̀pọ̀. Àwọn tí wọ́n ń kọ́ ọ̀nà kan, àwọn òwe tó ń kọ́ ọ̀nà kan tó lọ.
Junior làwọn ẹni.
Ibẹ̀ ni gómìnà wa. Nàìjíríà ló dé yìí. Ó nìyẹn Tinubu nìyẹn.
President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, please make welcome His Excellency, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, the Lord City Hall.
It's a long watch. I had to match most of, give me a sec. I had to match most of the clips. Then the other part of the clip is the coronation proper, and then the giving of the staff of office, I think, as well, and what Koolu told them, and what did the Olubadan himself asked for as his own main play. Plea to Tifnumbu. So we're going to go to that part now. This is where, the Olubadan says it is tradition, right? So he was expected to prostrate 3 times before he is crowned, right? So he's expected to prostrate 3 times. And that will be the last time he's going to ever prostrate for any human being until he dies. Tradition, right? So in sequence like that, start put them together. Let's watch that because of the time, right? Let's go back to Ibadan. Koolu and others.
Your Excellencies, while we await the #1 citizen of Nigeria, President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed and Unarmed Forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, His Excellency, President Ahmed Bola Tinubu, GCFR, and of course, his staff entourage, as well as our governor here in your state, the one and only GNSL, His Excellency Governor Rashidi, and President to say Sheyeda. Oh yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,